Testing. Perfect. Whenever I say testing, I think of testy, as in the great body part testicles. So I made a purchase recently I'm very excited about. So for those of you who've been watching Tyso, you know that I'm a Magic the Gathering collector. I'm a collector investor, collector first. I've been collecting cards since the late 90s, and I've been buying and selling cards since high school. Anyway, I made a pretty cool purchase that I'm excited about, and there's some things I don't keep on me just because it's too expensive to insure, so I keep them in a safety deposit box. Also, shout out to PWCC, even though I don't work with them yet. They are an auction house that also has a thing called the Vault. If you're a collector of something worth looking into, I'm currently looking into that, where they will hold the cards there for you. One of the benefits are they're also a very prestigious auction house, so if you want them to sell your cards, they already have everything cataloged, etc. But since this is something that I'm not going to keep on me, I thought it would be fun to take a little video so I could look at it and also share with you what the purchase was. So yeah, let's get into it, huh? So, a little backstory for those of you who aren't familiar with Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is, I feel like a good way to explain it is, it's an adult Pokemon. It's Pokemon meets chess. It's a collectible trading card game, a TCG, and it came out in 1993 with Wizards of the Coast. Most people probably know this already, but Richard Garfield created this game. And in 1993, a limited edition that is now known as Alpha. A lot of people who don't even know Magic, they still know about the Black Lotus. There are 3 editions of Black Lotus is in. Alpha, Beta, Unlimited. I should look this up, but Alpha, I believe, is around 1,100 of them exist. Beta is 3,300, and Unlimited is, I don't know, in the near 10,000, 12,000 or so. In 1993 is when the big boys came out. Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Legends, Arabian Nights, Antiquities, blah, blah, blah. My food is coming soon, so we'll have another unboxing of a salad and some sweet potato fries. So back in the day, you would buy packs of cards for, I believe they were $2.95. Great packaging job, by the way. Put in all the bubble wrap, please and thank you. So a box of cards has between 36 and 60 packs. I'm not going to give you the history of Magic right now, but I will say that a box of Antiquities, 60 packs per box. Each pack was approximately $3, right? Which would put the box worth at $180, give or take. In this box, he has another box. Okay. Over the years, Magic has continued to go up in price. I will say that there's been some big spikes. There was a little bit of correcting, but over the years, it never really dipped. Once a price hit a certain milestone, it usually kept to at least that. So I decided to start investing. I remember back in 2008, I moved to California. I had some money saved up. I had close to $10,000. I used the first couple thousand for the first few months' rent, and then I spent around $7,000 buying Magic cards. I bought an Alpha Black Lotus, a Beta Black Lotus, and 2 Unlimited Black Lotuses. Now, the Beta Black Lotus I bought for $800. It was an Alpha. I graded the Unlimited Black Lotus to a PSA 10. Anyways, I sold those all about a year later. I made around $2,000, if that. I sold the PSA 10 Unlimited Black Lotus for $1,700. That one, not even a month ago, just sold for over $90,000. The cards have fucking exploded. I've always wanted a box of a few different editions. Antiquities is one of them. And I decided to sell some of my other cards and a little bit of my crypto and make this purchase. So, just for records, Antiquities does not have the same type of cards that Alpha, Beta, Unlimited had. Alpha, Beta, Unlimited have what is known as the Power 9. So the holy grail of Magic the Gathering is an Alpha, Beta, and Unlimited. That's the Black Lotus. But there are 9 cards known as the Power 9 that are the most powerful and, as an investor, the most expensive cards in the game. The 5 Moxes, Black Lotus, Time Walk, Time Twister, Ancestral Recall. Those cards are, in proper condition, could be in the 6 figures. Antiquities, not so much. Antiquities, the biggest cards, I guess, would be a Mishra's Workshop and a Candelabra. Graded in a nice condition, those cards are probably $4,500 and $2,500 respectively. So still nice grabs, but they're not like Alpha, Beta, Unlimited. These are cool cases. Shout out to Graded Power makes these cases. These acrylic cases fit specifically for the boxes of cards. Is this all in frame? I can't quite tell. This box of cards, a big part of me doesn't want to say the price, but also it's unbelievable what these cards are worth. I was looking to buy one for a bit, and end of last year, December of 2020, these were going for $30,000. And I ended up, and I think I got a really good deal on them now, considering how much these individual packs are worth. This cost $57,000 for this box of cards. That was $180 when it came out. 60 packs. Wow, look at this. Is a beautiful box. Look at this. There's, on all the Magic boxes, there's this Magic symbol, especially the older ones, perforated edges. So when they fold it down, you could have the Magic card pop up. The edges aren't even broken on this. This came straight out of a case. Now, you might ask, well, why does the condition of the box matter so much? Two reasons. One is, obviously, a box that is in better condition, you want the cards that are inside. Oh, that's beautiful. And look at this cool case. Again, that's graded power. If you want a case, they do it for all different types of memorabilia, packs, boxes, decks. Check them out. You want the cards to be in good condition, but also inherently sealed boxes. What's interesting about the sealed market is it's one of the few pieces of collectibles that actually become rarer over time because there's only so many cards. Sealed boxes, once they're open, there's less of them. So now collectors and investors alike understand that usually a sealed product is worth more than the cards inside of it, unless you get one of the few cards. So there's a thing called a box break, which I've considered doing, where Logan Paul did this with Pokemon. You open the packs up on camera so people know it's sealed, it's not searched, it's in good condition, and you sell those packs. Sealed packs are approximately 29% premium. So if a pack of this would sell for around $1,000, if you get it sealed from a box, those packs are around $1,200. I also want to show this off. As I said, Alpha, Beta, and Unlimited, those are the big boys, and I always wanted to collect those cards, and Alpha and Beta are black bordered, Unlimited is white bordered, literally, the borders around it. So I wanted to collect Beta, but they're very expensive, and not only could I not afford that set, it would feel irresponsible. But I thought I would collect some of the commons and uncommons, and I want to give another plug. Collectible cases, I'll put a link to those cases and this in the description. This is not a sponsorship, by the way. I found these and I bought them, but look at this. It's like in Desperado, how they all fit. You could see the cards fit into the slots. So, let me put this down. There are three main grading services for collectibles like this. There's CGC, PSA, and there's Beckett, or BGS. PSA is the standard and has been around the longest for sports cards and Pokemon cards, but Magic collectors have gravitated towards Beckett, which is BGS, specifically because there's an overall grade, which you can see here is a 9.5. It goes out of 10. And there's 4 subgrades: centering, edges, corners, surface. And they take kind of the average. It's not that. Basically, I don't want to break down every possibility of it, but I will say this has centering, edges, and surface 9.5, and the corners are a 9. Overall grade is a 9.5, but it's referred to as a 9.5 basic. What that means is not all of the grades are 9.5. The difference between a basic and a quad, which is 9.5s all around, is just the difference between 0.5. If this corners was a 9.5 instead of a 9, this would be a 9.5 quad instead of a 9.5 basic. The Magic collectors are, it's all the popularity, the amount of them out there, how rare they are, which is known as the pop report. This is a 9.5, 9.5, 9, and 10, which is still considered a 9.5 basic because there's a 9, but because it's a 10, it's a 9.5 basic plus. So there's 9.5 basics, 9.5 basic plus, you could have 9.5 quad, 9.5 quad plus, 9.5 quad plus plus, which would be 9.5, 9.5, 10, 10. Just so you understand what these mean, an Alpha Black Lotus that has a little bit of light play could sell for, I don't know, $35,000. A PSA 10 just sold on auction at PWCC back in January, early February for $511,000. Over $500,000. Same card, all about grade, because the grades also, not only are they in better condition, you also could say it's technically more rare. So the 1.5 difference could make this card the difference between a $900 card and a $1,500, $2,000 card. A 0.5 difference in grade could double the price of a card. So what people are doing is they're buying cards, they're resubmitting them. It's a whole racket. When I told my parents about the kind of money I'm investing in these things, I've been doing it for a while, so it hasn't been that much, but now the things that I've bought and sold are worth a lot more. So part of me feels like I can't spend that kind of money on a box of cards, but also I'm like making myself believe I'm allocating that I'm trading, not spending. Instead of having money that I've been working for and is in my bank account, this is more like I'm basically trading this for cash and reinvesting it into this. But that is exciting. A box of antiquities, man. I've wanted one of these for so... These came out years before I even started playing the game. I don't know how many of these exist. I can make up a number, but I do know you go into the Magic chat rooms, and they are hard to come by. Thank you for the great shipping job. While I'm talking, I'm going to put some B-roll up to show you. He sent me a video of how he packaged it because I asked him a lot of questions, and shipping this is a scary thing, but it's insured and blah blah blah. But look at how you saw me unpack it, but look at this. Look how much care he's putting into it, and
it's tucked in here. Nice fit there around the acrylic. Layer 2 is on here. Another roll of bubble wrap opened up here. Both sides, front, back. Multiple layers on the bottom as well, so we're nice and sturdy. Problem with $20 in bubble wrap and boxes when you're shipping a almost $60,000 box here. Here we are. No movement, no wiggles in there. Rock solid, 200-pound rated boxes, double layered.
I want to do special merchandise for Take Your Shoes Off, and because I'm so into collecting cards, I wanted to make playing cards. So those will be coming out soon, I believe. I actually ordered my first test print to see how they come out with the first card, and I want to show off the artwork for this. Look at this baby. This is cool, man. I love these cases. So I'll probably, if I have the card done, I'll probably show you a final version of what the card looks like on the video of this. But the artwork is so good. Shout out to Scott Hepburn. Kenneth, Kenneth _ Scott _ Hepburn, HEPBURN. He's a legit Marvel and DC illustrator. He draws for the comic books. Definitely check out his Instagram. He is legit. And this is so cool. For those of you who have been watching, you know that I have a Hulk 181, which is the first full appearance of Wolverine. And the cover is Hulk and Wolverine. So I feel like that's a kind of staple of the decor of Take Your Shoes Off. So I gave him that as inspiration to make this. I'm very excited. I've seen a scan of it, but this is so cool. I don't want to... Fucking unbelievable. A Goblin Hulk and a Wolverine me. Look at this. He does it with ink and whiteout. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And also, he had it colored. I don't remember the Ian, I think. I'll put the credits obviously on my website once I post it and in the description. But the colored version of it is so cool too. I will be making more. I'm going to be making these with permission of the guests, of course. Different versions of it. I guess I could also show you this one too. No, I'll wait to show you that artwork. I have another one that's the artwork is done, but the card isn't. Yeah, cool, right? So this is just me checking in with you guys with some of my collectibles and my artwork. And before I send this one off, or I guess lock this one up in a safety deposit box, I just want to look at it and show you guys this. This is so cool, man. Look at this box. Each pack in here is worth over $1,000. That's mental. They were $3 a piece. This little thing. I thought that if I could get my channel big enough with enough people who care. Coincidentally, Logan Paul did this with Pokemon, and that really helped the card collection anyway. But this is something I've been wanting to do for a bit. It's just, I don't know if people care to see these stuff. I mean, like I said, opening these most likely, unless it's a lottery ticket, unless you get one of the few cards, you lose money. But just the nostalgia, the feeling of opening these cards. So I was thinking it'd be cool if I could get enough people who care to watch it. It might be worth investing a little bit, and people who want to buy and help invest in these and be part of it on the podcast. And we could have you like zoom in live when we open your pack and stuff like that. You know, the Magic community is interestingly enough, if you've been listening to my podcast, you might know that I was bullied going into the chat rooms at the beginning of it, which is odd. I talk about it on Bert Kreischer's podcast, if that's out yet. I did his recently. But then you also find out I've made some new Magic friends, and I want to have some of them on my podcast. And anyway, I love Magic cards, okay? And again, Scott Hepburn, again, put his Instagram handle in the description. Look at this, baby. This is awesome. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in to Magic Talk with Rick. My name's Rick. Scoot do.